Hello YouTube, I'm Vince White. I'm an employment attorney. On this channel, we answer publicly posted questions from YouTube users getting folks the answer they need from an employment attorney. But not today, because this video is slated to post, I believe, on October the 3rd of 2023. And that day is significant. That day is significant not because it's early in the month of Striketober, but because, based on my analytics, it appears this channel will be reaching 50,000 subscribers on or before that date, which is very exciting. This is a celebration video. We've made it halfway to 100K, and my little personal goal, benchmark of getting one of those big YouTube plaques, that you get for 100,000 subscribers. It's gonna be super exciting. I can't wait. I'm gonna put it up in the office in New Hampshire, and you can all admire it with me. So anyways, folks have always kind of encouraged me to do these videos every time we hit a big milestone on the channel. I don't know if I'm going to keep doing them every 10,000. That's getting silly at this point. As the Chrysler Building disappears in the fog of Tropical Storm Ophelia. Yeah, so when I'm making this video, it took me 2 hours to get to work today because of the rain. Tropical Storm Ophelia dumped about 7 inches of rain on New York today. It's tough getting in. Subways were already starting to flood. I think it's 50-50 on if I have to walk back to the apartment I keep in the city, which will be about an 8.5-mile walk. So, in pouring rain across exposed bridges, take me about 2.5 hours. According to the Googles. That's exciting. But why vetch, kvetch, complain, whatever it is. Life is good. Life is fine. I enjoy weather. I enjoy rain. Rain is beautiful. You can wash the city clean. But anyways, yeah, 50,000 subscribers is big. We, over the past 28 days, the simplest metric of all, have had 164,000, actually, if you round up, it's 165,000 views on the channel. People have watched about 3.2 thousand hours of my stupid face. And just shy of 10,000 new subscribers have joined the channel in the past 28 days. And bizarrely, we're clocking along at about $1,400 a month in terms of YouTube ad revenue on this channel, which is always just so silly to me. It's a little silly. Why would people give me money for making this content? I don't fully understand it. I'm still surprised people watch, but I guess, listen, hopefully it means we're helping some people. That's it. It's going to be a quick video. I'm not going to go in depth with the analytics the way I normally would. Just because it's, we're growing. We know we're growing. Growth is fast and exponential. We did the shorts, and YouTube is very kind to us because we did the shorts. YouTube's pretty upfront about what it wants from you to it. It's almost like a little pushy. So it's telling me right here, publishing more videos helped your channel get 251% more views than usual. That's not even true. I don't think we did receive 251% more views than usual. I would have said that we were up 10% in the last 28 days. I mean, I guess they're clearly doing the math correctly in some way. I guess they're telling me here. They claim the channel would normally get between 36 and 86,000 views in a 28-day period. That hasn't been true for a long time. I think you would have to go back before maybe to April of 2023 for me to have less than 80,000 views in a month. I could be wrong. That's just my recollection. I mean, I guess why guess? Let's take a look. The last 365 days. Yeah, I mean, we were clocking thousands of views per day all the way back to May. Yeah. So, I mean, the channel did blow up, somewhere in April, very suddenly. Um, so I don't fully understand their math. Perhaps they're drawing some kind of average over time. That makes sense. And maybe I'm just like, well, that hasn't been true in like a quarter or so, and just different ways of looking at it. Thank you all for subscribing. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking. Thank you for commenting down below. All of those things, I know I say it, I know it's a cliche, those things help me to get these videos out to more people. And when we do that, I think it gets information out in folks' hands, and an educated workforce that knows their rights is going to be better suited, better able to contend with a predatory management structure at a bad employer, right? So that makes me feel great. I love it. I love it a lot. I know I've been kind of pushing back. A lot of people are calling us, and a lot of times they're like, listen, you gotta talk to your local options first. Again, I can't. That makes people mad. I understand that makes people mad. I do. I understand it. There's two things going on there. One, we cost more than your local options, probably, in most of the country, right? We're flying attorneys around the country. This is expensive. This costs more. So when I say you got to call your local options first, it's not that I'm saying I don't want to help you. I'm saying I don't want to rob you. If you can find good representation locally, why would you pay me more? Right? The second thing is, we don't have unlimited bandwidth, right? Like, our call volume is extraordinarily high. And we're making the changes we need to make to help those people and make sure everybody's getting help and enough intake, and all that. And that's cool. And I'm glad to do that. And that's good for business and everything else. But if you call us and you say, I want to hire you, and I say, okay, we will make you a software representation. You say, that's expensive. I don't want to hire you anymore. And I say, okay, that's fine. I told you to look at local options. A lot of people just don't want to look at the local options first, which is a little time wasty on our end. Like, how many times can we tell you, hey, we're more expensive? People are like, I don't care. Money's no option. And then you give them the price, and they're like, oh my God, help, I'm being robbed. Like, what? I'm begging you to go with the cheaper option. I'm not trying to trick you out of your hard-earned cash in any way or anything like that, right? Like, it gets a little funny when you're like, please, I beg of you 17 times, look into your local options. Never. I would never. Money is no option. I must have you. Okay, well, here's the retainer structure. Help, I'm being robbed. Oh, okay. All right, come on. Get off the phone. Get home. Stop being an asshole. Like, I can't. You have to listen to me when I say the things like, you should check your local options. It's better for you if you have good local counsel. It's better, right? It's good in a variety of ways and for a variety of reasons. And also, like, I have a video, I think it's coming out tomorrow, where somebody was like, hey, I'm not gonna be able to hire you. I don't want to hire you, but I need an hour of your time. And actually, that person later clarified that they do want to hire us, and that's completely different. That's a free consultation, right? I guess that video will have come out a couple days ago when this video goes live. But that person later clarified, they did want to hire us. And I said, yeah, just call Intake. Intake will give you a free consultation. Like, that's not a problem. We're happy to help with that. I don't believe consults should be paid for, I think they should always be free. Your case is an opportunity for a law firm. But this person, originally, the way it was phrased, I thought they were saying, like, I'm never going to hire you. I just need an hour of your time. And so, I made a video kind of being like, listen, that's expensive. Here's why. Here's the hourly rate that I get when I do hourly work. And I'm going to charge you that same hourly rate because I can't sell you my client's time, right? If somebody's trusted us with a case, we owe them our duty of loyalty. We must spend all the time we can possibly spend on that case to do right by them, right? I can't take time away from my clients. I can't take time away from running the firm. I can't really take time away from making this content because I feel like a moral imperative to make this content because I'm a white fella making money off of workplace discrimination, and if I'm not helping, I'm a massive piece of shit, right? So at that point, the only time I can sell you is my personal time. And I will if you need, like, if you absolutely need that for some reason, if there's some special reason why you need an hour of my time, I'm not going to be like, I don't care what happens to you. But I'm also not going to discount it. I don't want to sell you my personal time. I don't have very much personal time. Right? I value it greatly. It makes me happy. So I'm not going to be like, oh, well, I'll sell my time cheap. No, I'm going to tell you this is the rate I get. It's what I've gotten for years, and I'm not going to sell it for less than that, right? So I have that video coming out. I think it comes out, I don't know, like the 30th or something. Listen, I know these are annoying. These are things where I'm not saying the things that folks want to hear, right? I'm often not going to. I'm not that kind of person. I'm not here to please you. I'm here to give you information, and I'm not, you know. And that person was totally cool about it. There was no tension with that person whatsoever. But I think when that video goes live, people are gonna be like, "Damn, Vince is a bit of an asshole." Yeah. Do you not listen to the channel? I mean, very clearly, I am, right? But I'm also just upfront. Like, this is what I'm willing to do for you, and I'm not willing to do more. This is like, if I agree to, you know, if we agree to take your case, it means we're going to give you that duty of loyalty. We're going to put you first, right? But if we don't have that case relationship with you, there's only so much I can do. It's a reality. It's the reality. Anyways, folks, thank you for liking. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for subscribing. And onward and upward to 100K. Have a good day.